Hello everyone, how are you? Dollar Currency 21 is here again. This is our Twitter account. Make sure you're following us because there is a lot of educational content in our Twitter account. Let's go to the charts. Okay, so in previous session we talked about the long position, golden signal, and silver signal based on the Ichimoku. Here we want to talk about how to open a short position, okay, based on Ichimoku. For example, let's take an action from here. And for example, I'm going to cut the price from here. I want to decide candle by candle whether we want to gonna put a long or short position. Okay. So here, uh, as you can see, we had a bullish cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. Okay. The price is at the bottom of the Kumo cloud. Okay. So basically the price is inside the Kumo cloud, which is neutral. Okay. Inside the Kumo cloud, I said we are neutral. The future Kumo cloud is bearish. Okay. And the Chikou span is struggling inside the price. Okay. So I know that the flat Kijun-sen act as a strong resistance here. So this is my resistance and we are in a daily time frame. So this will be our daily resistance here. Okay. And also I know that Tenkan-sen also act as a resistance and here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. The price is rejected exactly at the flat Kijun-sen. Okay. Why? Because flat Kijun-sen is a resistance. Okay. We wanted to bounce up here. Why? Because the Senko span A, which is the bottom line of the Kumo cloud, is acting as a support. Okay, I know that also there is a price action support here. Why? Because we have some kind of if you check it here, there is a low here, low here, low here, and there's some kind of bullishness. I mean some kind of support here in this area as well. Okay, so I'm gonna be careful. Okay, I'm opening a long position. This was a bullish cross, and this was a tiny bullish future Kumo cloud. But you cannot open a long position. Why? Because price is inside the cloud actually. If you wanted to open a long position, you need to price broke the Kumo cloud to the upside. Also, you need the Chikou span broke the Kumo cloud to the upside. So this wasn't a long position. Okay. So let's see what's gonna happen in the next candles. Here, candles inside the cloud, which is a neutral. I'm not going to open a long position. Here, price broke the Kumo cloud. This is a bearish sign. Future Kumo cloud is bearish, but it's in parallel, okay? Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are parallel inside the cloud, okay? And Chikou span is struggling between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, okay? So yeah, I have several signs, but I'm not opening a short position. Why? Because I don't have any bearish cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. I'm waiting. Okay. Price came back above inside the cloud. Why? Because we have some kind of support here. Yeah. I knew that before. And also the bottom of the cloud is support. Yeah. So I'm not opening a long and I'm not opening a short. I'm watching. Look how beautifully price shows some kind of reaction to the Tenkan-sen. Why? Because we know that Tenkan-sen is our resistance. Yeah. Compared to the Kijun-sen, this Tenkan-sen is weaker, but it's some kind of resistance. Yeah. Price again broke the bottom of the Kumo cloud, which is a bearish sign. Future Kumo cloud is bearish, but I don't have any bearish cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, and the fact that Chikou span wanted to break these levels is actually interesting. Why? Because this is a flat Kijun-sen, which is acting as a support for me. Okay, so this is a support for me. Okay, why? Because it's a flat Kijun-sen, so daily support for me. If we break it to the downside, that's a bearish sign. Okay, here at it's a doji candle, so I'm not gonna decide based on that. We bounce up to the upside. Look how beautifully it react to this level, which is a flat Kijun-sen. Okay, we bounce up. Okay, so Here, we broke it to the downside. We closed below the daily support, which was our flat Kijun-sen, and it was important. We have a bearish cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. We have a bearish future Kumo cloud actually angling to the downside, which is also another bearish. This is sharp to the downside, okay? So Chikou span also broke that level, which was important. Okay, so I'm gonna open a short position here. That's a short position. It's above the, you can put your stop loss above the flat, above the flat Kijun-sen. Okay, so your stop loss will be above the flat Kijun-sen. Let me put my stop loss here. Okay, so you can put your stop loss above the flat Kijun-sen. You can put your stop loss above the previous swing. This is your previous swing. Okay, or you can put your stop loss above the Kumo cloud. And here I want to select the choose to put my stop loss above the flat Kijun. Also, this daily support we broke it to the downside is actually our resistance. Okay, so previous supports will be changed to the resistance. Now it's acting as a daily resistance. For your target, based on our first strategy, your first target will be 1.5. So I'm moving this target until I see a 1.5 here as a risk to reward. Okay, so this is my first target. This is my first target. Target, target one. Okay, and my target two is when I see two as my risk to reward. So here is my second target. So this is my target two. Okay, so based on our first strategy, I have my entry point, I have my stop loss, and I have my target. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. Okay, price went up. So you saw a beautiful reaction to the Tenkan-sen. Okay, we are here again, another nice reaction to the Tenkan-sen. Okay, so actually, if you miss this trade, if you did miss this entry point, for example, imagine you were in a holiday, or you didn't saw these you didn't saw this signal, or for example you open your chart late, several days you didn't check the chart, and when you open your chart the Bitcoin price was here. Okay, so this is actually your silver signal here. This is actually your silver signal, and you can put your stop loss here. Okay, so you can enter in a trade here at this candle as well. Why? Because we tested the Tenkan-sen, okay, and we closed below the Tenkan-sen. Okay, so this is your actually your silver signal. Okay, just know that you can enter here as well. Okay, so here let's see what can happen. Okay, here at this candle, okay, you exit, uh, you take profit 80% of your profit. This is your target one. Okay, so take profit here 80%, 90% here, and at the second candle here we bounce up. Here is your exit point as a beginner. 100% is your exit point. Okay, based on our second strategy, okay, we don't have, as I said before in previous session, I explained it to you, we don't have any actual target, and we remain in this trade as long as we see a candle close above Tenkan-sen while Kijun-sen is flat. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen. Here I see a flat Kijun-sen, so I'm gonna move my stop loss and I'm gonna put it above the flat Kijun-sen here. Now my stop loss is in break-even situation, so I'm kind of feeling some kind of relief. Okay, here as you can see, there is a sideways market. This is a sideways market. Okay, and when you have a sideways market, let me change the color for you. Okay, this is a sideways market. When you see a sideways market, all the indicators out there showing you false signals. Be aware of that. including Ichimoku. There is no difference. Okay, all the indicators out there showing you some kind of false signal. So be aware when the market's entering in a sideways market, you have to be prepared for that. Okay, for example, you maybe see some kind of candle close above Tenkan-sen, but you know that in a sideways market that's gonna happen. For example, maybe you see a candle close above Tenkan-sen in a sideways market, and after that you will see a rejection to the downside. Okay, so you have to be prepared for that. And when we talked about the for example some kind of flags in a downtrend, these kind of flags are continuational. Okay, you are in a downtrend, you are in a flag, okay, and you will continue the downside. Okay, so you can use a combination of everything in these kind of situations. Okay, how I found that this is sideways market? First, the candles are playing in a certain zone. Second, you see the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are parallel. Okay, the Tenkan-sen and Kijun, this is a Kijun-sen, this is a Tenkan-sen. They are parallel, which is a sideways market. Okay, so be prepared for that. Here, price is playing in a sideways range. Okay, here you have a candle close above Tenkan-sen while Kijun-sen is flat. Okay, so what should you do? First, imagine you are a beginner trader. Okay, you are a beginner trader and you know nothing about these kind of stuff, and you just wanted to trade just based on this Ichimoku strategy. This is your exit point. As a beginner trader, 100% this is your exit point. Why? This is your exit point. So, as a beginner, this is your exit point. Why? Because you had a candle close above the Tenkan-sen while Kijun-sen was flat. Okay, so exit point as a beginner trader, or you have to take heavily profit, 90%, 80% take profit. Okay, how much made during this bearish trend from here to here? You made also 22%. Okay, as a professional trader, you know that this is a sideways market. There is a possibility for a false signal. Also, you know that this is a flag here, which is a continuational pattern. Also, you know how you have you know that the stop losses are in a safe place. Look, your stop loss is above the flat Kijun-sen, which is a strong resistance here. Also, you know that these Kumo cloud here, this Kumo cloud acting as a strong resistance here. So maybe price do something like this, test this Kumo cloud and bounce for a new low. Okay, you want to trust to your stop loss in this kind of situation. From now, we want to continue as a professional trader. So as a professional trader, I'm going to take profit. 10%, 5%, or 20% I'm going to take profit. Depends on your personality. And I'm going to trust to my stop loss, which is above the flat key. Let's see what's going to happen. Price bounce and testing the upper band of this flag. Okay, here the top of this flag was here, so we tested these. So I expected some kind of rejection to the downside. Here, look how beautifully we get rejected to the downside. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. It's still inside that sideways zone. Okay, and you can move a little your stop loss. I'm gonna move my stop loss and put it here. Why? Because it's a flat Kijun-sen, and here is another close above the Tenkan-sen. So you can say that as a beginner trader, you can take another portion of your money out of the market, or as a professional trader, you can take another 10% or 20% or 5% take profit in this situation, because who knows, maybe something like this happen. Okay, and you get stepped out here. At least you have some kind of take profit here. Okay, in this situation, your stop loss is in profit. Yeah, so let's continue and see what's gonna happen. Price is moving between these two, Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. Okay, so you can move your stop loss and put it here. Okay, she's a Kijun-sen. Okay, we see another rejection to the downside, so it's candle close below Tenkan-sen, but we are still inside these sideways markets. Okay, here we broke the sideways market to the downside, which is a bearish sign. Okay, here we broke the range completely to the downside, and this is a good opportunity for us. We are still in this trade, okay? Here, price is moving to the downside, and I see another flat Kijun-sen, so I'm gonna move my stop loss here, and price is moving down. I'm gonna move my stop loss and put above the flat Kijun-sen. Here, I think some kind of sideways market here, okay? We are forming another range. I'm gonna put my stop loss here and see what's gonna happen. Price is moving here, so you see some kind of doji candle here. Let's see on the next candle here. We again closed above Tenkan-sen, while Kijun-sen is not flat, is inclined. Okay, so this is not your exit point. Okay, this is not your exit point. Also, this is not your exit point because Kijun-sen is in the downside, okay? Here, still not exit point. Here is not exit point. Here is your exit point. Why? Because your Kijun-sen, you see the Kijun-sen turn to a flat, okay? You're gonna move your stop loss here. So this is, as a beginner trader, is your exit point. As a professional trader, 20%, 10%, 30%, depends on your personality. You need to take profit in this situation, okay? And you want to trust to your stop losses. Let's see what's gonna happen. Price is inside the sideways zone, and we tested the upper band of the sideways zone, okay? Here we want to test the Kijun-sen, and our stop loss is above the Kijun-sen, okay? Price is showing some kind of rejection. If you check it, you can say that this is some kind of bearish flag here as well, okay? Based on the classic pattern, you say this is a bearish flag, and this could be a continuational pattern, yeah? You are forming higher high, higher low, higher high after a downtrend. After a downtrend like this, you will form some kind of things. But we want to trust to our stop loss and trust to our Kijun-sen. Price is moving here. My stop loss is here, okay? And we are trying to break the Kijun-sen to the upside, okay? Let's move our trade here. Here we see a rejection to the downside. We broke the Kijun-sen to the upside. Okay, we closed above the Kijun-sen to the upside. I'm gonna put my stop loss here. Actually, to be fair, this is an exit point. As a professional trader, as a beginner trader, there is no difference between them. Okay, we closed above the Kijun-sen. Kijun-sen was one of our important uh, Kijun-sen was one of our important resistances during this downtrend, and we closed above it. Also, we are forming some kind of higher high, higher lows. So it's your exit points, okay? But I want to bring you this. Look, yeah. So I'm gonna exit here. I'm gonna exit here. But look at these classic patterns, classic bearish flat. Also, look at these highs in each, these large wicks in each high. Look, this is a large wick in this high, which indicating a sell pressure. Also, this is another large wick above this large wick above this candle. This is a large wick above this candle. Okay, so this is a sell pressure. This is another large wick above this candle. Also, in fact, this is a shooting star candlestick. Okay, this is a shooting star candlestick, which means sell pressure. So in each of these highs, we see some kind of sell pressure. So the possibility for a downside is really high in this kind of situation. Also, we know that this is a big thick Kumo cloud. When you see a big thick Kumo cloud, the possibility for a rejection is really high, okay? But in this session, we just want to decide based on the Ichimoku and nothing else, okay? If you check the divergences, if you check the other things, you will see there are a lot of bearish signs here, which indicating probably we will go down. But because we want to just trade based on the Ichimoku strategy, I'm gonna exit here based on my roles. Okay, so this is an exit point. But if you know those kind of bearish signs, you could still be in this short position. Let's see what's gonna happen after that. Price after a sideways market broke it to the downside. Okay, so this was our exit point with a significant amount of profit in this short position, approximately here 36% profit in this short position. I hope you enjoyed this session. See you later. Bye.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting strong.